to the final stages here in the 100. But as far as the Premier League is concerned, Super Sunday kicks off at 1 o'clock with Everton taking on Brighton, and then Crystal Palace against Nottingham Forest also at 1 o'clock, and of course Fulham versus Manchester United in the last game on Super Sunday at 4 o'clock, all on Sky Sports Premier League. Well, it's last chance saloon for London Spirit. Lose this one and their campaign for 2025 is over. Southern Brave have won the toss and decided to bowl first, so we'll be seeing David Warner et al. With the bat in hand. Here is how things look as far as the standings are concerned. Melbourne Superchargers have joined Oval Invincibles at the top, having defeated them at home at Leeds just this morning. Southern Brave win, they will join the Rockets on 16 points. London Spirit will keep their hopes alive. Slim hopes, but hope still, and move up to 12 should they prevail today. But if they lose their final appearance here at home at Lords, then they will be done and dusted for the tournament. Slight chill in the air now after the glorious sunshine of the afternoon that saw the brave women prevail. Now it's time for the men. James Vince gets the chance to lead his men out first. Hasn't won the toss and been able to bowl first since their win over the Phoenix right the way back at the beginning of August. It certainly feels as though they are a better team with their power-packed bowling lineup when they get the chance to go out there and set the agenda with the ball first up. Change for them is that Chris Jordan is out of the side with a groin injury that has hampered his campaign. He's replaced by another Jordan, that by the name of Jordan Thompson. And for the London Spirit, well, they feel that this pitch might just aid the spinners a little because they've left out Dan Worrell and have brought in the leg spinner Japper Chowan. But for now, it is up to Jamie Smith and David Warner to put runs on the board. It's been a lean time for the batting of the London Spirit. Warner is the leading run scorer with only 165. Smith with 131, and Ashton Turner, the Australian overseas, with 136, the only batters of note. And you feel, Owen Morgan, as though a par score on this deck today would be somewhere in the region of 145 to 155.
Yeah, evening, Butch, evening, everyone. Yeah, certainly in that region. Average score at this ground is 141, average winning score is 155. However, for the women's game, it aesthetically looks very pleasing and performs beautiful for batters. See how it plays throughout the course of the men's game, but you would imagine it will be good to bat. Onus will be heavily put on Warner and Smith here to set the tone for the London Spirit.
So we... I presume to bounce.
Comfortably over 15,000 here for the women's game. Those numbers have swelled. Overton gets us off the mark with a customary delivery of good length, forcing Warner to play. Going quickly with David Warner. The tournament has slowed down a little in the latter stages. It would be just like him to pull out a big performance in this, the Spirit's last home game of the campaign. Inside edge gets him underway. James Smith, who has enjoyed a number of roles since his elevation into the England ranks, in the batting in the T20 side along with Ben Duckett, opens the batting here for the London Spirit. Southern Brave, should they end up on the losing side, they would still be in with a chance of qualification. Things very, very tight outside of the top three at the moment. Brave on 12 points. Phoenix Originals, Fire and Spirit all on 8 apiece. And there'll be good news elsewhere. Despite the Oval Invincibles losing up at Headingley, both they and the Superchargers will go through should the Spirit win.
So that fight went away.
And if that isn't clear, the intentions of David Warner are.
5 balls, 6 runs. Yeah, excellent. Couple off the inside edge and a couple in the middle of the bat is enough to show David Warner that this is a good surface.
Baby.
It's going to be in the middle of the power play this year so far.
Leave it alone. There you go. Look at the little shell. You're not
Top
big
of
enough.
place.
Shell.
Fellow left armour Tamar Mills
You what?
in the win at Cardiff. It's a little expensive in that outing. Relatively low scoring game. Didn't find the line and length that he was looking for. There was movement, freshness in that field at Sophia Gardens. But surely he'll be better for the run out. We'll find Warner in belligerent mood.
I'm sorry.
Goes hard again. Outside half of the bat and will skew down the third man before.
Yeah, yet again, David Warner showing his intentions very, very clear. Stepping leg side. Create a little bit of width. He's looking for top pitch to drop it short and play into his favour with a cut shot. Totally held his ground. The result was still the same.
Yeah, bold. Just about to say. Warner is looking to try and get underneath the ball. Think Brendan McCullum in his time at the top of the order for the Black Caps. Yes, he might come charging down the wicket end, but he was charging down to try and hit the ball with a cross bat. And those circumstances as a bowler, you actually want to try and get a little bit fuller at Warner.
He's don't finish.
Excellent again.
Just like that.
Speculative.
That's a new one.
Yeah, initially thought to be high from Reece Topley.
You know,
James Vince going through his routine, which is possibly speaking the wicketkeeper Laurie Evans behind the stump, then go to the bowler.
It's just when you got to walk him. Are you going to walk home?
I'm going to kill me.
You're going to walk home.
Yeah, that full length again. Just not allowing Warner the opportunity to get underneath the ball with a horizontal bat. Run ball, 10 from 10.
Oh, wow, I feel.
Roll 10 balls
Do you
from each
feel?
end. Can't quite get going. As a batter, you face predominantly the majority of balls. Warner's faced 9, he is 9 off those 9, but Smith down the other end spends longer getting out of habit and further away from scoring runs in effect.
Yeah, it's been an issue for both these teams in the power play. They both have a less than 20% boundary rate in the power play. And neither top order has feasted when the fielding restrictions have been in. Smith takes out his frustration by belting it over mid-wicket. Inside half of the bat, not right out of the middle. But that'll make him settle.
That's one good thing. Capital one. That's one good thing. Capital one.
Down the ground. The ball is right, just caught inside half of the bat, and he knows with the field that is set, there's only one fielder out at deep square, which has now shifted to two on the leg side.
Trying to go offside. Again, that good length delivery just allows that pace off the bat. A little bit of extra bounce, didn't go anywhere near where Smith was aiming,
so
but it's four nonetheless.
We got him from
Cricket, good awareness of what Overton is trying to do. Taking on risk,
So we nicked
but in your favour.
Ew.
one of the
Pace off. And time certainly.
Aha! So this we know where.
Just because your brother,
With
you just
the
surprised where your
nice
brother's
even
supposed to be.
bounce we're getting from
No, but at least we know where
perhaps
he
isn't
came
going to
from.
enjoy the ball when it's a little bit short of a length. Just allow you to get underneath it.
Oh, right, what difference it makes. They all move around.
And if you get it in the slot, Jamie Smith will dispatch it with disdain.
Well, he's done this a number of times throughout the course of the summer and the 100. Just makes it look so easy. This is it hard and flat.
Where's your
Not
trousers?
a short
I've been wearing
all the way
Down
into the bottom of the pavilion. 93 metres. Effectively an extended on drive. Lovely swing of the bat.
Gets underneath it this time, it goes straight up. Evades both of them. There's the ploy. Gave it up. I think it was Hilton Cartwright. It is, yeah. Oh, legs were whirring away, running up the hill. Never quite got the ball within range.
He's one of the best fielders on the ground tonight. Hilton Cartwright, at least 40 yards, 45 yards to cover. Didn't quite get yet there, just fingertips in the end. I think even if you were standing underneath it, still, it would have been a tough catch.
Well, a fan favourite here, Jofra Archer, despite representing the opposition team. Huge cheer went up around the ground when Jofra Archer was announced. In from the nursery end now. 4-6. That's huge. Back of the leg, it's sat up. And goodness me, didn't Smith tuck in?
Well, he's playing this as if it's 75 miles an hour. You sat up in the middle of the wicket, didn't flinch. 77 metres all the way down to the mound stand and put down by a youngster in the crowd. That is a scintillating shot.
For the length and time. Just caught Smith's weight back a little. Apologies, falling from, of course, the pavilion. He almost hit it over the nursery end with the hook shot. Been caught a little bit by surprise at the ferocity of the attack from the London Spirit. James Hitz making one or two adjustments. Third man goes back onto the fence. The fine leg is up inside the circle though. Short and wide. Water moved a lot of air there.
He's tried to hit it into St. John's Wood. He likes bowling to left-handers, Jofra, particularly from the pavilion end. You think his return to Test match cricket this year, wicket. The first couple of deliveries, the Ashes v Jaiswal, I think it was, Rishabh Pant. Yeah, that's a sight.
Excellent intent from these two, 34 from 19. 6 balls left in the power play. And the Brave have been used to picking up wickets in this period, so slight look of concern, if ever there is one, on the face of James Vince. Slow ball, they look for 2, they'll get them as well. No. Cartwright was very quick off the mark. 20 balls gone, 35 without loss. Well, Meg Overton will take another 5 in the power play. It will be 15 in total for him. Jamie Smith has got his feet well and truly under the table. 25 from 9. Face off from full. Seems extraordinary into the last couple of games each per team, and the permutations are still open in the men's competition. Been fiercely contested. Table in 2025, much tighter perhaps than it's been in previous years, Morgs.
Yeah, it's been good to watch the contest this year, as competitive as any of the others.
Oh, that's absolute nonsense, but we love it. Warner with a flying reverse.
Incredible skill from David Warner to do that. It's an 83 miles an hour delivery. Oh, what a shot that is. Plays it so late, almost at the last moment.
Much more traditional pike to the leg side, only brings in 1. Back of the length again, pace off. And Smith has the power to pump it over the top. They'll come back for a couple. And that has been a superb start for London Spirit. Power play done, 43 without loss.
Well, it's been a wonderful start here in the men's game on a cold evening. Everyone's been warmed up by this wonderful opening partnership between Jamie Smith and David Warner. Some oohs and ahs in the commentary pod, in and around the ground as well. Watching some scintillating shot making as the power play comes to an end. 43 runs on the board, no wickets lost. The Spirit in a great position as Reece Topley continues. And is greeted with a wonderful stand and deliver. Cover drive, but over extra cover.
Is excellent from Jamie Smith, playing the ball on the trusts his hand through the ball.
He's got a wonderful base, amazing bat swing as well. And that's a full toss. And that has got the treatment it deserved.
That previous delivery just putting the pressure on a normal line and length delivery from Reece Topley. He's then having to think about, okay, where am I going to go next? The error has been made, it's over-pitched, and it's easy pickings for Jamie Smith.
And just quick wrists, quick bat speed through the ball. He's got great strength and power, long levers. And as we've seen, anything short, anything full, he just hits through the line of the ball. That languid kind of swing coming through, immense power. He doesn't look big, but he's a big, big unit. 73% already in favor of the Spirit, but it's just the start. Only 28 deliveries gone. A lot can happen, but the start is very, very promising. It's been a great display, isn't it? A little bit of touch from one end from David Warner. Some cute shots, some ramps. Couple of skips down the track. But in contrast, Jamie Smith has been just the epitome of power hitting.
Yeah, he's such a joy to watch. Tall as well, 6'2". Obviously more than capable behind the stumps when given the opportunity. Really is a talent.
That's a good delivery. A little bit shy to get onto that front foot. That doesn't look good. That doesn't look good at all for Reece Topley. Has it popped out and he's popped it back? We don't know, but it's just up and walking about. 55 runs of the first 30 deliveries. That looked nasty first up, but it's good to see that he's back up. The physio's out.
Yeah, he looks okay, which is good because we've had one nasty injury in the 100. Adam Hose and Trent Bridge. And just when you saw him land on the ground, he looked in pain. He didn't look as if he was going to get up, but you could just see there, even the fact that he's doing all that, that is...
Why is everyone so horribly cheap?
And it's giving serious drama.
Relationships will be tested.
She didn't.
There'll be plenty of plot twists.
New team alert.
I think I'm going to take it easy this year.
Sure you will, Gus.
One thing's for sure.
Just
And they did it
calls.
yesterday.
Catch the 100
Oh,
live
wow.
on Sky Sports and BBC this summer.
We'll do a church, shall we?
Too badly.
It's the nature of the
We'll do a
as
church.
well. The pitches
A
are much
bottle.
harder than the outfield, and he falls very awkwardly on that shoulder. There's an immediate reaction of
No, but can you
pain.
go? I'll say physically my bottle to everything.
Did he pop it out? Sometimes it just pops back in as well.
I'll do it as soon as I got a
Some
bottle.
pain and precautionary
Thankfully.
measures are
Can you
called
go?
for. He's walking off the field. It looks okay, thankfully. Non-bowling out, but that does a lot of work.
Kitchen or something if you're not going to go put it on charge like fancy.
Oh,
In a
wow.
bowling action as well.
Bottle.
Always good to get it looked at. We hope there's
That's it.
nothing
Then what
serious and he's
would
back
you
on
get
the
me?
field as quickly as possible.
If we do it red, I do this.
You can't do that because you've got different juice now.
Oh, bloody hell.
By the two openers, a much
Poppycock.
needed bowler.
I'll go pop it on the shot for you.
Bracewell into the attack with his off spin to the
Look
left
at
hand.
the clip there. Looky. Any wire?
That's all. You see that David Warner just greeting him with a nice little dab to extra cover. I just get Jamie Smith on strike, Lydia. Let him have a go. Down the track. And my, that has been hit and hit well.
I was just going to say, I didn't know he wore
Any shot that gets you a boundary or a six is a good shot in white ball cricket, Lydia. Doesn't matter where it goes, he's played the averages. Bracewell was bowling full. A little skip, a little swing, and a six. Reverse sweep and rightly called wide. The leg side is not a wide, but if you are as wide as that still on the offside, it is a wide. That's a great shot. Within catching distance of extra cover. Well cut off by Jason Roy. Brings another two. It's been a good over so far. Good set of five so far.
Yeah, I think against David Warner, he'd be mindful of him trying to go leg side. It might affect the line that he looked to bowl.
Push through quicker. The right hand against on strike. Doesn't need to really have a look. Jamie Smith is in his area. He's got enough power to clear the boundary route. You're right, trying to stop David Warner. Slog sweeping to the leg side is an option, but he's very good at switch hitting. He's very good down the ground as well. The bowler is under pressure, so are the Southern Brave. It's a good delivery. Pushing the batter back. 35 deliveries grown, 65 on the board. And there is a tactical timeout. The umpire signals, and on go the support staff. Welcome back. That was the end of the strategic time out. 66 for London Spirit, Lydia. Would have loved to have been a kind of a fly on the wall, no wall there, but just kind of buzzing around listening to what was said in that kind of team huddle. Not much to say, really, is it? Rather than reiterate, let's stick in it.
Yeah, they're in such a strong position, the London Spirit. Always want to go on a platform and just allowing batters to come. Kane Williamson, no doubt ready, primed and ready, helmet on. He'll be at number 3. Sean Dixon as well, more than capable, will add a bit of firepower. Jamie Overton, Ollie Pope. So they have got plenty of batting to come, but these two will be keen to continue.
The switch hit, it's in the air. That is a good catch. Reward for Michael Bracewell, and the first wicket falls, that of David Warner.
Yeah, nice catch from Jordan Thompson as well, coming into the side today. For Chris Jordan, he's got a bit of a niggle, but he made good ground. David Warner, this is one of his stronger shots. So whether he'll reflect on that and think it was the right option, I don't think so. It's just a lack of execution. Michael Bracewell won't mind one bit. David Warner is on his way for 25.
Sometimes a strategic timeout is used by the fielding side just to break the momentum. They have kind of a run rate expectation of the batters. If they go at above a particular run rate, you probably call for the timeout sooner. If not, you hold and wait for the right time, but they've used it to break the momentum and it brings rewards. Ken Williamson walks out. I was watching him as we were talking about him being at number 3, I think. If Jamie Smith got out, it would have been wiser to send someone else who can keep the momentum going alongside David Warner rather than Kane. But with Jamie Smith out there, their best power hitter, Ken Williamson, can just take a little bit of time, get Jamie Smith back on strike. But he can't be too slow at the moment. A little bit of turn. That's what he does so well early on in his innings. Nudging and nurdling to get well set. Jamie Smith, yes, the wicket has fallen, but you can't really take your foot off the gas. Jamie Smith still has to be committed. That is an exceptional shot. Joss Butler, Heinrich Klaasen, they do it day in, day out, and now Jamie Smith.
Well, this is amazing because how Jamie Smith has shaped up. You're thinking, okay, he's cleared that front leg, he's going to go leg side, but he finds the power and the strength. Keep that shoulder locked in and then up and over.
Is that going to be out? Yes, it is. Jamie Smith falls, going for another maximum, and he's caught on the line.
No, and he was striking it nicely, so you could understand why Jamie Smith was looking to continue that momentum. He is on his way back. 40 balls gone, 71 runs.
Jordan Thompson brought in for the injured. Brought in for Chris Jordan. I just completely went blank. How can I forget Chris Jordan? Struggled with a groin injury, came back, struggled again. And he's rested for this game, Ken Williamson on strike. Two big blows just after the strategic timeout. David Warner the first to go, and this is a big, big wicket. Bracewell not shy of asking the batter to go again. Try and hit me for 6. It's down the slope, but not long enough. There's an important time. Ashton Turner out in the middle. Good stats, but it is an interesting time for them to kind of rebuild. Take a little bit of time, talk to each other, strike rotation, and give themselves another platform.
Yeah, they're certainly still in a good position in terms of runs on the board.
Jordan Thompson. Quite a canny bowler. A lot of different variations. Just rather than a back of the hand, slower ball. The seam being upright, making the ball swing back into the right-hander. You can be rebuilding, but your intent has to be high for these two batters. 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's how your mind works. Even if it's a single, you hit it hard to the sweepers, just like that. This is a very, very good first set for Jordan Thompson. Just a 4 runs off it. An excellent, excellent start.
He's a very good cricketer, Jordan Thompson. Really consistent performer for Yorkshire over the years. Has on occasion single-handedly won them games. So, not a bad replacement for Chris Jordan. Tell you what, there have been a few Southern Brave fans in today, Kumho. In the women's game, there was a few splotches of green around the ground.
I'm talking about Yorkshire.
Ken Williamson
No, Yorkshire, not the Premier
showing
League.
intent. Little bit streaky, but 2 runs nonetheless. Yes, you want your fans to travel, don't you? Want them to follow you around. I'm sure there must be quite a few Southern Brave fans in and around London as well. But that's the beauty of the 100, to have these as almost not polarized as yet, but 2 very, very fervent sections of fans supporting their 2 sides, but also appreciating good cricket. Lots of kids here as well, which is wonderful to see. Imagine watching an 11 or 2 sets of 11s like they have on the park now, including these wonderful international stars.
Yeah, I think that's been one of the great things in the men's 100, just the quality of overseas players, England players playing, someone like Jofra Archer on show this evening.
That is a wonderful shot. Pitched up and dispatched.
Nice from Turner here. Over pitching Overton.
Bacon.
A little bit of space. It didn't really matter too much that his feet weren't in position because his hands were good enough to get through the ball. Kept them long.
Stands tall, doesn't he? You know that anything short, anything full with that stance, the bat held high, it's quite a dangerous zone for the bowler to bowl in.
Hey Dad, I have an idea. You know, I've been investing for a while.
From insurance to wealth and retirement, we can help solve life's financial puzzles.
You can't do great.
Making it click? It takes Aviva.
New Dove Serum Body Wash with skin-loving vitamin E and mood-boosting scents.
Trade in and save on the Galaxy Z Fold 8 with 3.
I was born in Stevenage, but I was made in the Royal Navy.
The stumps, he just stayed put. That would have again been in his heading zone. Again in that zone.
I'm like, yeah.
Once again, this time over the boundary for 6 at the halfway stage. The Spirit in control, 88 for the loss of 2.
Halfway stage here in the first innings of the men's game. London Spirit, really strong position. 88 runs scored, just lost 2 wickets. Jamie Smith and David Warner after 50 balls. For the first time this evening, James Coles will come into the attack. Win predictor in favour of the London Spirit at 72%. Oh, a chance if direct hit. Prize given. Afternoon, evening, correction, daggers. What have you made at the start?
Well, a really good one. Tied off by Jamie Smith, 44 from 18. David Warner took a little bit of time to get going. And just as you felt that he was ready to unleash, Michael Bracewell managed to remove him.
Inside edge. Again, like Williamson, the previous delivery, just looking to give himself some room. One away for 4.
It doesn't matter how you get him. And sometimes you need a little fortune smiling on you. It's the case with Ashton Turner, who's been pretty consistent for the London Spirit this season. He's got 4 20s, he's got a 30, he's never really kicked on. Now, here is an opportunity. Plenty of balls. Serious player. 16 from 70 starts.
Yeah, and in at number 4 as well. And a solid start behind him. In previous instances, he's been at 4, 5 and 6. It can be difficult to obviously equate, but now has plenty of time. Once he gets in, can be very, very destructive. Williamson on the reverse sweep. Doesn't quite time it. Deploy in pursuit, but can do nothing. 10 now in this 5 and 1 ball to go. Coles under pressure.
Coles has been very good in the second half of innings as a bowler. You can see that field at the backward point is quite square, so there's a lot of room, and you can see it's the right option, even though he's not got all of this whatsoever. Maybe a toe end of the bat. All you need to do is get something on him. The pace of the ball will do the rest.
And a recent addition to the repertoire of Kane Williamson. Single to finish Cole's first 5. 9 from it, 10 in total with a leg by. 55 balls done, 99 for 2.
Well, we've been here before, Morgs, in the game earlier on today, where it was a similar kind of platform that had been laid, and London Spirit women couldn't really kick on and go and make that 140, 150 total that they were looking at. But if you just take this in isolation at 99 for 2, with 45 balls left, 8 wickets in hand, you've got to be looking around about the 180, 190 mark, surely.
Get ambitious. That would be the message from me. Get as ambitious as you like. Openers done their job. Warner Smith. Bracewell. Back in, who has been brilliant. Took those 2 wickets in his second 5 as the 100 comes up for the London Spirit in just 56 deliveries. Cheers from the home crowd. And it is big, all the way for 6.
And that's the thing about Williamson as well. He's already played that middle reverse, so might Bracewell be thinking that the back of his mind, albeit against Coles, but he's showing you basically all of his tricks, all of his repertoire. Puts a bit of doubt into the bowler.
Yeah, well bowled. He's looking to access the offside again. Bracewell goes full and in the hole. I hate to say it, Daggers, when we called it, the surface looked great. Has played nothing but.
Well, it's nice to be right for once.
Once. We've got it right once.
The amount of times you turned up to a game, oh, this looks an absolute belter. 95 all that. Made to look foolish.
And that hamstring you would have pulled before the game. A good decision. Two good ones in a day.
Oh, I'd have played it up as well, Morgs, don't you worry.
Williamson on the reverse sweep again, but straight to the fielder. 60 balls done, 109 for 2. Balls gone here in the men's game. 109 runs scored. 2 wickets. Only seen 5 balls from Jofra Archer so far in this game. Conceded 9, which 6 of those runs. Huge 6 hit down into the mound stand from Smith. Here he is. Oh, yet again. We said earlier he was hit for a big 6. This looks as big, if not bigger.
Here we go, Morgs. Here we go. Pitch is relatively gentle paced, 87 miles an hour, halfway down, and spanked into the top tier by Kane Williamson. And tell you what, don't expect this to be coming at 87. Add another 5 onto this.
Absolutely not. The ball after Jamie Smith dispatched him for 6. He was ever so slightly hanging back. Let's have a look at the reply. Touch wider.
Do you know what? We all know this is about the game. The things we look. This is what I watch. This bloke. You know, watching Riley Meredith, as Robert Croft calls him, yesterday. But he bowls 90 miles an hour. It's thrilling. It's the contest.
It is, and we've been spoiled this year. How many times have we seen the best against the best? Archer against Williamson on this occasion. Yeah. And even when it hasn't been the big names necessarily. I remember flicking on the TV one evening, Sonny Baker bowling to Steve Smith and Johnny Bairstow. Mightily impressive.
I was there for that, and it was thrilling stuff. You know, there's nothing quite like the contest between high pace and world-class batters. It's what gets you on the edge of the seats. It's what thrills you about the game of cricket.
Archer looking for the wide Yorker. Blackwell giving it a wide. Jofra can't say he's ever happy about conceding it was a wide, but I think it was outside that blue guideline.
Now, with you, gut feeling there?
Yes.
I do like a bowler trying to buy himself out of it. Always get on the umpire's good side.
Hit hard down the ground.
Jofra Archer bowling at this end, at the nursery end, does it flicker any memories for you, Walt?
It certainly does. In his first year in international cricket, he only played a handful of games going into that 2019 World Cup. Super over, he bowled from the same end. Carved away from Kane Williamson. Nothing Hilton Cartwright could do about that.
Hello, Mary. Hello, Derek. Special Buys Thursday.
What made you say that?
Nothing, it wasn't me.
Howdy Special Buys. New amazing items every Thursday and Sunday. Who knows what's in store?
Introducing new Dove Whole Body Deo. Smell beautiful everywhere. From here to there and even there. New Dove Whole Body Deo. Dermatologically tested.
Split a boundary, 13 from it. 65 balls, 122 for 2.
50 partnership up for the London Spirit between Williamson and Turner. There was almost an element of the helicopter from Kane Williamson. That swirling bat movement after he connected. I tell you what, Morgs, they've got a problem here, Suddenbury. Pace is going the distance. Craig Overton, 43 off 20. Archer, 22 off 10. The other one who's got reasonably decent figures, Jordan Thompson, Michael Bracewell. Bracewell only got 5 left, so they've got an issue.
Yeah, certainly a little bit of a headache for James Vince, considering how well Craig Overton has bowled for them in the power play. 6 wickets just alone in the power play this year. Didn't take any in this game. So started on the back foot and then at Lord's spin. Concedes only 5.6 runs per 5 in this year's tournament. So spin at Bracewell has worked in taking the wickets. The rest have been expensive. However, he's gone to Jordan Thompson. Has played for the London Spirit in previous years, so does know this ground. Goes pace off. Now, with the field set for this, you do expect predominantly Jordan Thompson to operate outside the off stump. That's the line he can work with, along the wide line. Fine leg, square leg just behind, in the ring. So pace off to another set of stumps, and then wide Yorker. Just there. Good execution from Thompson.
That's why I love this bloke, because in a dire situation, he's always the one that will turn to the captain, I'll do it, give the ball to me.
And he seems to deliver, time and time again.
He's got the skills that very well disguised back of the hand slower ball. Wide Yorkers, he loves bowling at the death, and he knows he can be hero or villain, more often than not, is the former.
Yeah, good, won't mind that. Missed on line, went straight Yorker, but gets away with it. Plan will be very, very similar to Williamson. Williamson does like getting down to lap, and with fine leg up and square leg in the ring, be an opportunity to do so, but it is a gamble. Thompson's change-up is a slower ball. Yeah. Just there. Good set so far. Just 3 coming from it.
Are you setting up for a slower ball? You're out there in the middle as its first option.
Absolutely. Quicker ball, you can react. Slower ball is more difficult to do so. Quicker ball, you don't have to put a massive swing on in order for it to reach the boundary. Hit hard again, down the ground with just a single. 4 off. That set from Thompson. Brilliant bowling. 70 balls. 126 for 2.
We need to talk to Apple.
Hey?
We need to talk to Apple. You know what Apple is, right?
Fruit.
Yeah, you got to touch the apple till he dies.
Things are going well for him. Ball quite
Food
magnificent
just died, right?
Yorkshire.
That's strange, right?
Final in the
Yeah,
last
because
season,
food died.
he was defending 7 in the final over.
They can die by food.
Apples.
I just mean that every food can die,
Oh,
can't
yeah, you can go bad, yeah.
yeah, so it dies then. Why does
No, they don't die, they just rot.
why do they go bad?
Buffaloes.
Loves being in the heat of the battle. Wants that
As soon as the pigs
responsibility.
if you don't
Well
eat them,
knowing
they
the
go bad.
risk reward involved. Coles. Wow, this has gone high out towards Hilton. Cartwright taken. That's another good catch. Celebration, Shooter McGavin style.
Yeah, they badly needed that. Suddenly we can hear the sound of, but that was a little tinny. Down towards the bottom end. Rather than get the distance, he got the elevation. Seemed to hang in the air for an age. Hilton Cartwright comfortably taken on the edge. So a bright innings from Ashton Turner. 22 from 15 comes to a close. 126 for 3 after 71.
Yeah, good from Coles. Quick chat here. His captain, James Vince, vastly experienced as Vince. Looking for opportunities to hold momentum.
Come on.
He knows wickets
Done.
is that type of opportunity. So how can they build pressure on the new batter? Will be a change of field, a change in tact.
Dance.
Apply the same plan. Try and feel that pressure.
The jazz hands. Put jazz hands.
Sean Dixon.
Oh yeah, wicked lad.
Off the mark for his ball. Interesting role for Dixon this year. That's in that middle to lower middle order. You come in, you don't have a great deal of time to get going. An aggressive player. Good bowling again from Coles. Just controlling his line. Watching how the batters are moving around the crease. Trying to manipulate his line and length.
Hon.
Just 11 runs
Do just
conceded from his
hands.
8 balls to go along with that wicket of Ashton Turner.
Hi.
I do.
Woo! Give me a ooh!
The wicket. Dixon couldn't get the timing.
Oh. I just know one in my baby. I just know one in my baby. Ooh. Do.
Oh, reverse sweep, and he's yorked himself. Kane Williamson, that is brilliant from Coles. He finishes his 25 balls left in the first innings, 129 for 3.
The win predictor.
Coles will continue. Has another go. Finds the length a bit more to his liking. And finds the boundary. Kane Williamson is playing a really handy little knock here. Keeping up the momentum after the opening partnership.
Yeah, and that's key. Such a short format. Very quickly you can lose that momentum. New batter coming in, absorbs a few dot balls suddenly.
What?
Might
Honey,
lose
it sounds
the
like
wicket, but
you're
it's
going
just
through a
kept that
hard time.
momentum
Is that
and
correct?
been entertaining to watch.
Fascinating.
What?
What did you say?
Acid.
What you said fascinating.
Joffa keeps it in. And scamper back for a third.
You see angles here. Just just being able to work such acute angle. Probably wasn't exactly where he intended it to go, but the body position, he knew he had to get it fine. So the man behind square.
Probably didn't see there was the body language and facial expression of Jofra Archer when he realised he was going to have to chase it all the way to the fence. The shoulders slumped.
What's going on screen?
Not been his night so far. None for 22 from 10. Been hooked for a couple of big sixes.
Somebody 12.
Hello.
We have to get changed.
There's no rush.
Two fielders back for that reverse. You can only bring Kane Williamson one.
Honey, I've got an idea. You get your fifth up sticky.
I just hope that controller comes through and put it through the level.
Why? Do you think it's going to be a big?
Bowles has gone well.
Oh,
That one for 21 from 14.
I can't go out tomorrow because one is far too hot people, and two I've got something. I've got my tablet getting ready.
One for 22 from 15. He may not finish his full allocation of 20. But he's done a good job.
Why
nonetheless.
Burger King? It's Friday, but not Thursday, Fern.
Yeah, he's done a good job so far.